Hey guys, Zomb Phox here, and today we have a really cool interview to do on the channel as we have the former 2023 All-USFL kick returner himself, Josh Simmons from the Pittsburgh Maulers. Josh, thank you for being here and welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Well, normally we ask about what got you into spring football, but I feel like for this case, I gotta ask the basic one. What got you into playing football?
When I was 4 years old, my cousin's mom and dad, they end up calling my mom and just asking like if I wanted to play football. They were signing my cousin Sydney and Lance for football. She was signing up for cheerleading, and they were signing him up for football. So they asked my mama, and my mama asked me, and then it just went from there. From that point on, just fell in love with the game.
What position did you play back then? Same one as you did in the pros?
No, when I first started, I started off as running back, but I'm not gonna lie, I was scary at first. So they ended up moving to the offensive line. But then that next year, I ended up switching to quarterback. So really, my first position is quarterback.
So you were a quarterback before you became a receiver and return man?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I know a lot of people would like to know how your college career went because I know with the USFL they didn't talk a ton about your college career. So how'd that
Mhm.
go for you?
Starting off my freshman year, I went to a D3 school in Duluth, Minnesota called College of Saint Scholastica. So, like I said, I played quarterback all my life. I played quarterback in high school and didn't get recruited as much. So, really just started off at Saint Scholastica, ended up going up there, stayed there for a year. They end up transferring into Navarro Junior College. This is why I really started getting a lot more playing time at receiver and stuff. And then after that, that's how I end up at Prairie View.
And you were there for what, 3 years?
Prairie View, yeah, I was there for 3. I redshirted my first year and played the next 2 after that.
Nice. So what led you to the USFL in a sense of how'd your pro career go before the USFL?
So getting out of college, I was invited to the Buffalo Bills rookie mini camp. I got that through my receiver coach, Reggie Moore. He's actually at Grambling State now. He's their receiver coach. But then after that, after I came home from the rookie mini camp, my JUCO coach ended up calling me saying that he had a coach in the GFL for the Berlin Rebels that he played when he was in NFL Europe. So I ended up getting in contact with them. Well, he put me in contact with Coach Cliff Madison, and then after that, talked to Coach Cliff, talked to my sponsor out there, and then I ended up playing for the Berlin Rebels in 2018. I had a good season out there. I came in the middle of the season, so I didn't get to play the full season with them, but we
Hmm.
still ended up finishing number 3 on our side of the division. We made it to the playoffs. We lost in the first round to Frankfurt, though. It was like 6-3. It was a crazy rain game that game, so really couldn't do too much out there. And then after that, I came home, went to a lot of CFL tryouts. I actually got invited to Edmonton's rookie mini camp, but the what team was it? The Montreal Alouettes had ended up putting me on their neg list, and I didn't know anything about the neg list at the time that my agent told me. So I didn't get to go to the rookie mini camp, and then they end up releasing me right when training camp started. So that was really kind of messed
Oh
up,
my
but
gosh.
it is what it is. And then after that, so I went to BC's tryout in Dallas in 2022. No, not 2022. That was 2020 before COVID. And then like the December 2020, they ended up releasing me because we couldn't go up there because of COVID. So they ended up releasing me, and I never got a chance to go there and show what I can do or anything like that. And then after that, my agent at the time, he sent me a trial for the spring league. So I ended up going to trial for the spring league and had a good tryout, and then ended up getting picked up by the Jousters. So that's how I ended up playing with Luis Perez and all those guys. Then we actually ended up making it to the Mega Bowl, and we fell short to the lineman and Coach Hal Mummy and them. So, and then after that, I got picked up by Edmonton. They brought me into camp. Was having a good camp. Ended up getting hurt, so that's how I got
Hmm.
cut. Ended up getting a concussion diving for a bad ball, so got cut after that. And then so I just came back home, steady working, not staying ready. Um, And then for the USFL, Mr. Peterson, he was the one that actually got me picked up by the Johnsons in the spring league. So Louise and my other teammate Tyler Parker, they sent me Mr. Peterson's number, and I ended up reaching out to him. And then a few days later, he called me back and said he had a contract with the Pittsburgh Maulers. So I was excited about that. That I actually ended up on the Pittsburgh Maulers.
Well, I got to ask about you going there because I mean, you like officially signed around late August, and that was back when Kirby Wilson was still the head coach. So, how
Mm-hmm.
was that transition being a new player from the Kirby Wilson regime to the Ray Horton regime?
So I actually didn't get to meet Coach Wilson in person at the time. Like I talked to him on the phone, like after I had signed or whatever. And then next thing you know, I seen that he was resigning, and they end up hiring Coach Horton. So actually, I was kind of scared at first. I was like, "Oh, a new coach gonna come in, bring the players he wanted in." So I might actually end up getting cut without actually having an opportunity to show what I can do in camp, anything like that. But Coach Horton, he stuck with the team that he had, everybody that was already signed, and he gave me opportunity, and I just took advantage of the opportunity that he gave me.
Man, that was a fun team. And I got to ask, how great of a season was that for you, being able to win or become the All UFL or USFL kick returner, making it to the championship game? How was that for you, man?
It was a great experience. It was one of the top experiences I had since coming out of college. Honestly, being around that team, it was a great group of men. I couldn't ask for better teammates, better training staff, Miss Sue and Jake and all of them, better equipment staff, Javi, Kate, and all of them, and had some good coaches, and they just put us in positions to win basically. So they gave us opportunity, and we just all just ran with the opportunity that was given to us.
You have any favorite game from that season?
We played the Stars in Canton. Uh, and we got one special teams player of the week. So yeah,
Yeah, it's a pretty good one right there.
yeah,
And I mean, I don't know if everybody remembers, but I mean, you guys essentially had to play two playoff games. I mean, that Week 10 game was a playoff game, wasn't it?
yeah. We had to beat the Generals to basically get in because we had the same record as them, and then they had already been talking mess the whole time we was up there, basically trying to little boy us and all that. So we basically had to show them too.
You gotta love that. I mean, man, that game against the Panthers you guys had in the first round, I mean, so many people view that as the best game in spring football. I mean, that was a fun game to watch.
Oh yeah, it most definitely was. As we was thinking we was gonna go in there and beat them like we did the first two times, but it's hard to beat people three times, honestly. So it's hard to beat people twice, but three times, yeah, it's really hard to do that.
Mm. Well, I also got to ask about that championship game because I know it didn't go you guys' way, but
Mm.
after the game, you ended up going to the crowd and you were there for a long time signing stuff and, well, taking pictures.
Yeah,
I've still
yeah.
got mine with you, so I got to ask, what made you go in the stands and stay there for as long as you did for all the fans?
I mean, honestly, first I was going there to take pictures with my family first because they didn't get a chance to come up to Ohio and come to a lot of games or anything like that. So I went up there to take pictures with them, and then I was honestly just being in the moment. I didn't know exactly if I was gonna be back next year, even though I did win all USFL and all that. So just being in the moment, giving people a chance, like just signing autographs, basically just being in the moment, honestly.
Man, I mean that was a really cool experience. I mean, I know a lot of people talk about their favorite part about spring football is how down to earth and how just great to the fans people like you are. And man, that was
Mm.
that was a really cool moment to see and experience in person. But speaking about the next year, I gotta ask this because the UFL, for those of you who don't know, in 2024 used the USFL kickoff. You were the best at that. You were all
Mm.
USFL kicker. How did you not get a call for 2024?
From what I heard, my agent was telling me that a lot of the GM was saying that I was just a returner, that I couldn't offer anything in the as a receiver or anything. So basically, just saying I was just a return guy, and that's really basically it. But I
Wow.
don't know how they really even came about that. They supposed to be the ones watching film and everything too. So
That's wild. I mean, you were the best kick returner, and they didn't bring you back because they thought you weren't a good receiver. That's pretty wild.
yeah, and then honestly, all my life, that's what all the coaches always tell us. Like, if you want to be seen, get on special teams. You want to get on the field. If you're not starting that receiver or whatever position you play, get on special teams. And got on special teams, and it kind of hurt me in a sense. So
And then what about this past season? I mean, the as everybody called them, the Memphis Maulers with Jaron
Mm.
Horton and all the guys. Did you ever get any sort of call to go there, or just never heard anything?
My agent told me that I was on the short list with them. That's what Mr. Monos had told him, and he said I'll be first call if a receiver went down, anything. No receiver went down or nothing like that. So
Mm,
it was just a waiting game at this point.
I see. So just kind of bad luck in that season.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that hurt. That sucks to hear. I mean, I still can't believe you were not in the roster in 2024. That is still wild to me. I know I talked to you about it before, but I mean, you were so good at that kickoff. The fact that no team brought you in is insane.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure that one out myself as well.
So, what has your career been pretty much post USFL? Like, what you doing? You still trying to get to a team? You still doing other things?
Yeah, I'm working out hard every day, still staying ready for a call whenever I get one. Also, I prep footballs and everything now too, so that's something that's something I've been wanting to get into heavy as well too. I did a couple schools already, and so just trying to grow that honestly. And then I work at the gym that I train at, which is Mo City Fitness. My trainer is Aaron Armstrong. We uh, got a real strong bond together, and so like everything that he teaches me, it transfers to the football field because he was a track guy himself. He ran for Trinidad and Tobago. He's a gold medalist from the 2008 Olympics and all that as well too.
That's impressive. I mean, haven't you also done some foot prepping footballs for Prairie?
Yeah, so
Nice.
yeah, the equipment manager now, he actually was a student equipment manager when I was there. So he just recently got the job. So he seen me prepping footballs for different high schools and all that. So he gave me a call and was like, you want to come prep some for camp? And I was like, sure, I'll definitely do it for you.
Gotta love it going back to your alma mater.
Yeah, big facts.
Now, I got a couple questions from some community members. WVU R21 asked about how did you and your teammates deal with the potential looming threat of the USFL folding at any given point, since we had seen that with like the AAF and the XFL?
Mhm.
How was that?
Honestly, I really didn't think too much into it. Like at the end of the day, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. So just control what I can control basically at the end of the day. So I was just staying ready. Whenever I get a call, just I'll be ready when they call me.
Just making sure you make the most of every single game.
Big facts. Make the most of every opportunity.
Well, then I gotta also ask from that about that whole merger process. I mean, how was it as a player, especially on a team getting folded? Was it that whole process? Were you communicated to? Were you not communicated to? Just how was that?
I talked to some of my teammates, like me and Malcolm. We both went to high school together, so that was an easy transition. So we always talk. He was just asking me, like, he was basically asking me, had I heard anything, or like if he heard anything, he'll call me and tell me about it. So really, it was just waiting to see till the final verdict came out. Honestly,
So you guys are kind of just left in the dark?
yeah, basically,
Wow, that's rough to hear.
yeah.
Well, I mean, hey, we all know the spring football leagues, man. They're great at communication. That's pretty wild. Now, G-Man wanted to ask about after the 2023 season, did you keep in contact with a bunch of the coaches and players from that Maulers team?
Yeah, I keep in contact when I see like a lot of stuff that they do on Instagram. Like I reach out to them on Instagram, they reach out to me. Uh, Coaches, I still talk to Coach Woods, talk to Coach Horton. So it's we really were a big family up there with the Marlins. So that's another reason why I really love that team as well too, because it was just it was a big family atmosphere.
I definitely feels that way. I mean, from everything I've heard from other players who have played there, seeing how how the Memphis Maulers came to be last year, it seems
Mm-hmm.
like that was a really tight-knit team.
Yeah, then I actually got the chance to go catch the game when they played the Roughnecks. So I talked to a lot of them after the game as well too. And then Kay Loxley, I actually was in we was in Edmonton's training camp together before I got hurt. So I knew him as well also.
Man, that team's something else right there. I think a lot of people still view that as one of their favorite teams ever. Now, is there anything else you'd like to share about your football career or what you're doing now?
I mean, basically, I work while I train at Mo City Fitness. Shout out Mr. Tony, he's our owner. We got a lot of different things offered in the gym. We got a whole bunch of different trainers. We got a Mo City nutrition bar. Shout out Miss Kia. We got Miss Rose has her ginger shots and everything in the gym. We got meal preps. We have recovery room, all that. And then basically I'm just staying ready. So just being where my feet are, honestly. Being where my feet are, not thinking too much ahead, and then just letting God's plan unfold for me.
You think if Jaron ends up getting a head coaching gig next season that he might be able to call you?
I mean, that's God's plan. That's in His plan. That's perfectly fine with me.
Man, we'll have to wait and see. You know what? I mean, we'll see what happens to the Showboats. Maybe he gets the head coaching gig there. That'd be pretty cool
Mhm.
to see. I know a lot of fans want to see him get that opportunity.
Oh yeah, I want to see him get that opportunity as well too.
I guess I'll have to wait and see. Where can people find you at on socials?
You can follow me on Instagram at Josh_Simmons03 on Instagram. You can follow my prepping page and First Down Football Prep as well too.
All right, so go check him out. Again, thank you for doing this, man. I hope this was fun for you.
Oh yeah, it's definitely fun for me. I appreciate you for having me.
Thank you, man. And as always, guys, have a great night.